I'm always a little bit scared to not to break anything, but
it's always the same with innovations. It's the same for me.
So hello everyone, here we are, another day, another sunny day. We are getting burned a little bit and here we are still in Burtenbach at the amazing Kögel trailers facility. And for this episode we prepared something special. Here with me is Sebastian, amazing guy from Kögel trailers. Can you introduce yourself a little bit, please?
Yes, of course I can. Well, my name is Sebastian, as my friend already said.
Okay.
I'm working for Kögel since 2016 and I started in here as a trainee. So I'm basically, all my working life have been in Burtenbach at Kögel.
Okay.
I did a 2.5 years apprenticeship here, and afterwards I got into the product management, and this is actually a job I really like because there are so many different things to do with the product, with the sales department, and also things with you.
Yeah, that's something new for you guys, right? That's cool. It's cool. You said like as in a product management role, it's every day is something new to work on, and it's also related to because you guys are doing a lot of trailers, right? And you guys prepared this amazing beauty behind us for us to do a small walk around, and Sebastian will explain us and tell us more about this particular trailer. So what do we have here?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to present you the Kögel cargo rail in a light version, which is basically one of our newest trailers. We were presenting on the IAA last autumn.
I saw it there.
Very good. Yeah, you guys also have been there.
Yeah, we've been there. That was when the first contact was made between SCS and Kögel trailers. It was at the IAA.
With me. So yeah, basically this trailer is one of the lightest in the market and also one of the lightest of our portfolio. And also, as the name already says, rail, it's rail loadable. So it can be put into the pocket wagons and put onto the rail tracks.
On trains? Yeah. Okay.
On trains. So there's just special wagons and we can put them in with a crane. You can see it directly here at this spot, yellow spot, and there.
So that's where the crane will grab the trailer. Okay.
So we have a really a strong part of frame here, simply for the crane to grab the complete trailer.
So as you mentioned, this is one of the lightest trailer you guys are producing here. What does it make it so light? Like, is it the material or?
It's different points because we use a lot of different parts made of aluminum, which are usually steel. Of course, steel is usually the more solid material,
but more heavy.
Exactly. That's the bad thing about the steel, and the aluminum parts are therefore much more lighter. And we did some special constructions simply to reduce the weight of aluminum but keep it solid. So for example, if we look here underneath, we have here the cross members, and all of them have a lot of holes, simply to reduce the weight.
So if they would be like normal standard steel ones, they would not have the holes in them at all?
Exactly, yeah. They would be completely closed. And in this way of construction, of course, it takes more time to cut out the holes, done by laser, but it is lighter. So basically, more payload for the customer, more payload for the customer's company, and he can transport more goods.
At the first sight, it might seem like it's not such a big deal, a few holes, but if you have like so many of these, and you take small part by these holes in each of them, it saves a lot of weight in total, right?
Yeah, correctly. And still remember, this one can be grabbed by a crane.
Yeah, okay.
So it still needs to be solid. Then other points, for example, the side underride guard for protection for the bicycle drivers, for example. Aluminum rims, lightweight construction for the underride guard in the rear, which are always looking very cool, the aluminum rims.
Oh yeah. What else makes this trailer so special to stand out above the other ones?
There's a very special innovation for our Kögel trailers, which we presented at the IAA. The aerodynamic rear flaps we not had before, but now have. To make
I see.
the trailer much more aerodynamic. If you
Can I try it?
yeah,
It's actually easy to do.
you can also do the upper part.
Oh, by these. I can see there is a safety, safety plug. So like this maybe. Let me see if I can figure it out. Okay, is that easy? And then this goes here, I guess, and this.
Perfect. I see you've got a lot of experience.
Yeah, it looks like it looks very similar to the fire extinguisher safety plugs.
Yeah, and this one here is locked because of a lot of guys playing with it at IAA.
All day long.
We had the fear of people losing their fingers and stuff.
But I see like when it's fully unfolded, then it makes the trailer like go through the air like way easier, way smoother, right?
And the basic thought behind this is, as here you can see, economy meets ecology, to save fuel. Because what is right now unbelievably expensive? Fuel. Everyone feels it, and also the companies, and you can save up to 1 liter on 100 kilometers.
That's quite a lot.
With these flaps, yeah.
That's quite a lot.
It's really a lot.
And it's also better for the environment, I guess. Like the less fuel you burn, the more friendly it's for the environment, right?
Yeah. And then together with the combination of the lightweight frame, even more fuel is saved, and so you save even more money.
Okay,
That's really cool.
that's great. Is there anything else on this particular trailer you would like to point out, or anything?
The foldable underride guard. It can be folded up because there are some special pocket wagons on the rails and the tracks, and for a few pocket wagons we need this liftable one.
So it goes up before it's loaded on the train?
Exactly, because otherwise it would not fit into the pocket wagon because it's simply in the way.
But it's still solid enough to protect the trailer and the traffic.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, it's for protection of the cars which are driving behind, so they cannot slide underneath the trailer when this one is damaged. And it can hold up to 18 tons, and that's the state of regulations right now. So they are really, really strong.
Awesome. Do you know by any chance like how many of these guys you're producing every year around, or some at least like estimation, or
especially this type, or
like maybe it's cool to say like in general, like Kögel trailers, how many trailers you guys are producing here, and maybe that also this type?
Yeah, we do basically or mainly the tarpaulin trailers, so trailers like this, around 17,000 each year.
17,000 every year?
Yeah, every year. Yeah, and how many radial loadable trailers are made each year, I cannot tell you because I do not know.
Yeah.
We have around 50 different types of trailers, so I really have not all the data in my head. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, but 17,000 a year, like that's a lot of trailers. I've seen when we had the chance to drone around here a little bit, I seen like you guys have a lot of trailers here parked here. But I believe you told us previously it's like 1,500 trailers parked here. It's cool to see. It's cool to see.
It looks really amazing. You can also see it on Google Maps and Google Earth. It's really amazing. You can see it from the space.
Yeah, from space, from satellites. All right. And what about the special paintings? Like it's something you were like offering to have to be displayed on your trailers, or this is only special for the IAA and other presentations?
Well, it's just it has a big Kögel logo on it. It's specially made for the fair.
For the fair.
Yeah, but we can also make it for customers in this way, or
it's very cool.
In other ways around. A few years ago, before the Corona crisis, we had a special series, the Black series, where the complete trailer was almost completely black, and this looked so cool.
Yeah.
And we had numbers on it from 1 to 100, so it was limited.
It was limited edition.
It was a really cool limited edition. Everything was black, and the customers, they really loved it.
Even the rims and everything was black.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, completely black.
I would love to see that one. I would love to see that one. I also like this livery, and I really like your not just the slogan and the model, but also the approach of the company. You guys have this slogan because we care, and that's cool to see that you are trying to, meet the economy and ecology at the same time in your innovations and technologies. That's great to see.
Also, heavy business like trailer building has to stay modern because we have to go with the trends. That's basically it. What I think about the black limited edition, we had one customer who had 3 big white skulls, so skull heads.
Oh yeah.
On the black tarpaulin. That was looking amazing, and one of them was doing like this. I really loved that one.
That's not really a friendly trailer to meet on the road. Like I would like, okay, I'm leaving the highway right now. Okay, well, thank you so much for the short introduction and walk around of the trailer. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're a busy guy here. Everyone kept talking us that we should not bother you for way too long because other people need your time. So
okay.
Thank you so much, and thank you guys. We hope you like this episode, and we will see you at the next one.